course, Gilmore Girls, the who, what, where, when, and why. It is a game that I kind of invented. You'll be asking yes or no questions in the chat if we're live. If not, listen along and see if you can guess it before the chat can. You might be screaming at the thing saying, what about this one? And eventually we'll get to it. But that's what we're doing. If you are subscribed to my live, you need to be subscribed for at least 20 minutes to be able to play. And that's about it. Them's the rules. Be kind in the chat. I see Michelle here. Michelle is a moderator, so awesome. And if anybody over from TikTok, we're playing it simultaneously right now on TikTok and YouTube. It's called the Who, What, Where, When, and Why game of Gilmore Girls. Hello, Diana. Hello. And if anybody over on TikTok would like to hop over to YouTube, and if anyone's over on YouTube, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. I don't know how to do it, but someone will know how if you don't know how. Hit the thumbs up, and we are going to get going here. So, everyone who would like to play, put a number 1 in the chat. Put a number 1 in the chat so I know that people are active and hearing me and engaging and are paying attention. Put the number 1 in the chat, and this way I can see who's going faster. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Okay, YouTube is about 4 seconds behind. We will be playing the first game dually on YouTube and TikTok. So if you're over on TikTok, please make sure to head over to YouTube before we head out the door. Is it a who? Is it a what? Is it a where? Is it a when? Is it a why? Is it a who? Is it a what? Is it a where? Is it a when? Or is it a why? Those are the only questions you should ask. All your guesses should be educated guesses based on things that you've heard. Is it a who? It is not a who. Is it a what? It is a what. Is it a when? It is not a when. It is a what. It is a what. So now you have to figure out where the what is, what the what does. You might even want to figure out like what season the what is or where the what is. But it is a what. A what is an object. It could be something that moves. It could be, it's not clothing. The object is not clothing. It is not in Stars Hollow. It is not in Stars Hollow. In order to guess this one, you might want to guess what season it is and who's there. What season, who it's there, and where you're at. But instead of guessing where Stars Hollow, maybe guess, is it in Connecticut or is it in the US? It could be anywhere. Is it accessories? Nope, it is not accessories. It is not clothing or accessories. Is Rory still in Chilton? Yes, Rory is still in Chilton. Is it an ASP season? Yes. So it is not season 7. And Rory is still in Chilton, so it's the earlier season, so it's season 1 to 3. Is it in Connecticut? It is in Connecticut. Now, when you play on YouTube and nobody is chatting, it makes it very hard to play. So we will only play this on YouTube for the walk. Does a female own it? No. Is it in Hartford? Yes, it is in Hartford. It's in Hartford. I have to think because I'm like, where's the place? Is it bigger than a car? Absolutely not. Not. It is not bigger than a car. These are all very good questions. Any question is a good question. Oh my God, thank you for all the little hearts you're sending. I see that. Does it involve a Gilmore? Yes, it does. It does involve a Gilmore. We're playing the who, what, where, when, and why game of Gilmore Girls. We're playing it dually on YouTube and TikTok. We will be heading over to YouTube after so we can walk Katie. What happened to Mia? She was played by one actress. I've done that video, Liana. You can search it. You can search Valerie's Cat Ice Cream and Mia. Does it involve Emily? It does not involve Emily. Does it involve Richard? No, it does not. It involves Rory. We know that. Well, no, it involves a Gilmore. I'm sorry. I just gave it away. Do we see it? Yes, we see it. It involves Rory in Hartford. I gave it away. Is it as big as a book? Depends on the size of the book. It is not a book. It is not an accessory or clothing. And welcome, Kai. Welcome. Anyone that would like to play, just start asking questions. Make sure to give me a follow over on YouTube because we are playing this over on YouTube too, and we're going to be walking Katie. Is it an appliance? No. It is around the size of a book. Is it a record? It is not a record. Is it jewelry? It is not jewelry. It's not jewelry. It's not an accessory. It's not clothing. So, what is it? Nicole, we are over on YouTube, so head over to YouTube. Is it a focal point of a storyline? Yes, it is a focal point. It is very important. Is it a Walkman? No. Is it electronic? No. No. It is not electronic. And it is not a Walkman. Does Rory carry it around? I would say no. Can you buy it? Not really, no. Very exclusive. Is it a poster? No. Is it related to getting into college? No. Not. It's in Hartford. Is it her hammer? No. Can it be made? I mean, someone made it. It's an object. Hello, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for the go popular. So Rory does not carry it around. It's during the Chilton years. What else? It's in Hartford. Hartford Chilton years. And it's not related to Emily or Richard. Oh my God, we got the answer over on TikTok. Ding, 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 ding. It is the Dean's Bell. We got it. Okay, guys, we're going to start our walk over around Glendale. Can we get a bunch of people to come over to YouTube? I'm live right now. Come over to YouTube, play it with us while we walk Katie. This game really can only be played if we have about 5 people in the chat. If not, it'll just be us walking around. If we don't have 5 people in the chat, it will not be as interesting. Well, we could play a very modified, easy version of it, but it'll just be literally like, who? Is it a who? Yes, it is a who. But right now, pop over to YouTube. Say hi if you get into YouTube. In order to comment in YouTube, you need to be subscribed for 20 minutes. I can bring that down if it feels like, let me see. I'm going to bring it down to 5 minutes. And then if we end up having weird people popping in, then we will increase it. But go ahead, come on over to YouTube. Say hi. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're in YouTube. Everyone that's over on YouTube, say hi in the chat right now. Okay. You have to be subscribed in order to play. Hey, what's up, Bradley? We're over on YouTube. We're playing the Who, What, Where, When, and Why game over on YouTube. Pop in, say hi. If you haven't followed yet on YouTube, it's going to take about 5 minutes before you can comment. I see a bunch more people coming into the chat. I mean, in the live. We're going to be ending the live over here. The only way you're going to catch this live is if you go over to YouTube. We will be back live later after our walk on TikTok. Okay. I'm eating the cookie. The cocoa malt. Goodbye, everyone over on TikTok. Go over to YouTube. Are you here yet? If you're here, say hi. Okay. Okay. We need one thing in order to start our walk, and that is our glasses. We need some glasses because I'm nearsighted. If you didn't know, I'm nearsighted. Okay, we're gonna go do our walk, and the whole reason I'm called Valerie's Cat Ice Cream is because Now, Lindsay said the moon was out, but I didn't get a chance to see it because I didn't go outside. But I don't see the moon over here. Maybe we'll see it. She said the moon was pretty cool. Still not seeing it. Oh, cute. Okay, it's going to be a little dark. And that's okay. It'll make it easy for you guys to play. I legit do not see a moon out. I wonder where it was in the sky. Hello, everyone. We're on a walk in my neighborhood. Let me know. Okay, the signal for reception is if everything is good, reception-wise, you can hear me and everything's great, put a number 1 in the chat. If it's not great, put a number 2 in the chat. And if it's really bad and I need to just shut the live off and restart it, put a number 3 in the chat. You cannot see me at all. Sometimes you'll be able to see me. I'm going to flip it around so we can see Katie, though. Oh, hey, thank you so much. I'm back. There's only a few people in the chat right now. Can everyone put a number 1 in the chat if you are here? We got a number 1. Now you can. Thank you for letting me know. Hello, Stella. What's up, Stella? Okay. I still don't see no moon. I do not see the moon. That is so crazy. Lacey was like, the moon, it's out and it's beautiful. I wonder where it went. Maybe it's set. I feel bad now. There's sweet Katie. What's everyone up to? Now, you know what? I guess if there's not really enough people in here to guess or play the game, we can just chat about things if you have questions about Gilmore Girls or ideas for what TikTok I should make tonight. Took a minute because I thought you were subscribed, but you wasn't, so you had to wait. You had to wait 5 minutes to be able to comment. This is why I always say hey, if I'm whenever I'm live and I play the game on TikTok, I'm always like, hey guys, make sure you're subscribed over on YouTube. That way when we play the game over there, you're ready to play. And the difference, it's so weird, the terminology, following and subscribing, on TikTok, it means money if you're subscribed. But YouTube, it's free to subscribe. You're leaving for Florida tomorrow? Oh my God, do you have to get to bed early? Let me know if you feel like you need to pop out. Hello, Elizabeth. Where are you from? Are you a Gilmore Girl fan, Elizabeth? What kind of dog is Katie? She is a cattle dog mixed with we don't know what. I think she's part lab and part pit. She has tendencies to love to swim, but I think she also has just a tiny bit of aggression towards small creatures. She does not like our cat. But she's very sweet, except when it comes to the cat. Does not like the cat. She is not a cat lover. And I don't know if that's coming from the cattle dog in her. But she also likes to point. So she has some kind of terrier in her. And she really loves water. But not as much, she's the kind of love for water that she is cute. Don't let that go to her head though. Katie, you're cute. Why did you have first? I had the cat first. I've had the cat for 14 years, and Katie's only 3. We got Katie when she was 6 months old, and her and the cat just the first day right off the bat was like, wow. And maybe if we had gotten Katie when she was younger, it might not have been a big deal, but and maybe if Katie didn't grow up like starving for food, fighting her brothers and sisters for food. She was the big one. She was not the runt. I am equally cat and dog. I grew up with a house full of animals, and I've always personally had a cat, except for my husband was allergic to cats, and so when we first got our other dog, Molly, we didn't have a cat. And then one day he was like, "You want to get a cat?" And I'm like, "What? I've wanted to get a cat since the day that we lost the other cat." They've never liked each other. Oh, there's the moon. I'll show it to you when I'm not facing some kind of identifying thing. Identifying stoplight that tells you exactly where I live. They are like real siblings. Okay. That's the moon right there. Locked with my hand so you don't see the stop sign. Katie, you having a good time? Are you excited, Katie? I wonder if we'll run into, there's this one guy that we know that he's come over for ice cream, and but he's got a dog. We met him on a walk once a long time ago when we first got Katie, and his dog was very antisocial, and then they got to play. They finally started playing, and one day he came over for ice cream in the middle of the night. we were like walking the dog. He hasn't come back since, but he bought like 3 ice creams. 10 goats. You have 10 goats, donkeys, a turtle, a cat. Now we only have the dog, snakes, geckos, and turtle. Wow. That's a lot of animals. Are you on a farm? I'm assuming you're on a farm if you have 10 goats. Or you were on a farm. Yeah. We cannot have 10 goats. We can barely have 1 cat and 1 dog. I just wish the cat and dog liked each other more. Okay, that's the moon. Kinda, we have lots of land, but it's a scrapyard. But he made it safe for animals. You want a big house? You know what? Big house comes big responsibility. You got to be like either really rich, you have a lot of people to help take care of it, or don't have ADHD. I'm glad we have the size house we have, but it is still a mess. I have too many projects I want to do, but I also don't have enough space to do them in. Katie, where are we going? I mean, I guess at least if you are going to poop, you're going to poop in front of trash cans. I should be prepared for this. Come on, kiddo. You want a horse? You want a big horse. Did you say horse or you said big house? Oh my God, you know what? I thought you said a big house. We have 7 people in our house, and 5, the 7 have a house we've built, but we're far. You know what? I thought you said house, And you said horse. You want a big horse. That's different. If you want a big horse, you're gonna have to get a lot of feed, training. Horse is a commitment. They live a long time. They definitely. I'm glad we're going for a walk. It's been a while. I used to have a better system of like making TikToks and going for a walk, but you're not allowed one yet. Yeah. I used to go live on YouTube a little bit more often because I was trying to get more watch hours, which I still am. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Watch my playlist. Trying to get more watch hours. It's kind of a weird thing. Like, I need to post more, but my content is more short form in a long, masquerading as long form in time, which I know it doesn't serve my content to be that way. But I need to figure out a way to edit it into a YouTube friendly format. On YouTube a bit ago. Oh yeah, you know why? Because if anything just gets discussed in the chat that's weird, I'll delete it. So we started out, we thought we were gonna play the game. Oh wait, is that? Are you Jackson?
I am.
I'm Valerie.
Hi.
I make the ice cream.
Oh, that's awesome. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, it's nice to meet
Nice to meet you.
This is Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Katie, say hi.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I was taking out
that's
the
all right.
trash,
Don't
but
even
it's
stress.
so nice to meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you too. Are you enjoying the ice cream?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
It's so
awesome.
good. She told me all about how you had her try a bunch of the flavors.
Yeah,
and everything.
I don't think I made her try all of them. I think she gets a little like,
Okay.
she gets like at first she's like, I don't know. And then once you're around, she'll be like, cool.
Hi,
Katie, you want to say hi?
Hi,
It's
Katie.
Jackson.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's Sasha, right?
Sasha, yeah.
Sasha.
She came over too.
She came over. She was on the table because I didn't trust Katie.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah, don't put her in your car. We're like,
Yeah.
put her on the table.
Thank
And we'll
you
put
so
her on
much
the.
for the ice
Oh,
cream and
it was
everything
fun.
too. And adding us to the list.
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
awesome.
absolutely.
Enjoy your walk.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm making banana rum Foster tomorrow,
Oh, awesome.
and some grape
I'll
sorbet.
definitely have to stop by the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye. Sorry, that was one of the. One of my friends lives on this street, and here's the random story. You want to hear the most random story? When I was in high school, I was in drama, and our drama did these competitions, and it was called DTASC, which is Drama Teachers Association of Southern California, and it was like all of Southern California. And I became friends with a lot of people. Alex Borstein from, Gilmore Girls, who played Drella, as well as not Bunheads, but Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She was in that, and I met her through that. And then many, many years later, the whole reason I'm in the film industry is because of drama and DTASC. Many years later, I go to that festival, and kind of like full circle, I judged the kids. And while I was walking around, they just happened to host it at the high school that I went to. And while I was there was this couple, and they're trying to find, the little theater or something where they had to go because they were judging another round. And I said, oh, well, I used to go to this school. Let me help you figure out where you're going. And so I showed them where, and I was like, oh, where do you guys live? And they're like, Glendale. And then I'm like, oh, what street? You know, like what area? And they're like, in this one particular area. And I was like, what street? And they're like, oh, over here. And I'm like, where exactly? And they tell me where they live. And I'm like, you guys live literally like 4 blocks away. Like you were so close. And so we exchanged information and stayed in touch. This is legit, like probably 20 years ago. I think it was definitely when, it might have even been 23 years ago, because I remember I was still working on Gilmore Girls. So they came to parties and became friends with my friends, and I became friends with their friends. And, you know, I don't see them that often, but I'll see them when I'm on a walk. And when I started making ice cream, they came over during the pandemic, you know, bought a book and supported my art, and whenever she has a little thing. So her next door neighbors, which is that guy that we just ran into, his name's Jackson. Her next door neighbors were had just moved in, and as a housewarming gift, she gave them a book and a canister of ice cream and said, here, you know. And so Sarah, the wife, came over this weekend and tried the ice cream, and I was trying to explain to her how I met Stephanie and Boyce. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I was in this drama competition, blah, 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 blah. And then I got distracted, started talking about something else. And then we circled back, of course, because I always try to circle back. And then she tells me she's a teacher. And then eventually she tells me she's teaching in like this one area. And I was like, oh, I went to such and such a high school, which is not the same high school or place that she was teaching. It was a different one. And it turns out that Sarah also went to the same high school that I went to when we were, but like at a different time. She's much younger than I am. Isn't that crazy? That she, like, like the whole reason I know this one girl, and now I know this other girl, and we're all sort of oddly connected to the high school that I went to when I was in high school. But yeah. Katie, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Let's hope we don't find any coyotes. Okay. For those of you just chilling out, my name's Valerie. And this is Katie. And we're going on a walk. It is very warm tonight. I can't wait for summer to be over. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more inclined to walk in the winter than I am in the summer. Come on, kiddo. Katie's like looking for a place to do her business, I think. Is there anyone still here? Is anyone still awake, or did you guys all fall asleep? Oh, that's interesting. I'm exploring. I see Michelle, Stella, Diana, Elizabeth, and Pfeiffer Pup. What's up, everyone? I don't know what I'm learning what all this stuff means. How do you get to leaderboard? Experience post, or send live messages in the chats, send super chats, and send super stickers. Send a gift. Oh, got it. Okay, interesting. I'm exploring all the features tonight. Katie has a retouch on. What's this button? 49 seconds. Oh, gotcha. Just uploaded a. Okay. Come on, kiddo. What is this lighting? Start a poll. Is anyone awake? Oh no, what's your favorite team? Okay, team. Done. Okay, what's your team? What's your favorite team? I don't know if anyone's in here. Chances are no one is still awake. That's all right. Come on, Katie. Can you guys hear me okay? Put a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. YouTube might have glitched out, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes that happens, especially when there's not that many people in the chat. That's okay. I'm gonna delete that. There you go. Okay, change the live chat. Come on, kiddo. Let's go. A lot of helicopters tonight. This is why I make my TikToks at like midnight, 1 a.m. It's because there's not as much activity in the sky. Oh, you did see the. You know what? The poll wasn't showing up that anyone was doing it, so I got rid of the poll. I couldn't see the results. That's so funny. Thank you guys for voting. I thought I was by myself for a second. You're awake. I think I have my settings to top comments versus it being actual comments. You voted for Marty. I vote for Marty. I guess Marty wins. We need to walk more. We're so out of shape. I have not been walking because I have been TikToking. Okay, what? We need to discuss this. What TikTok are we making tonight? We need to brainstorm. We need to make something that's going to do perfectly. Something that's going to be worth making. Not take a million years to make. Maybe it's just one moment a deep dive on one moment that happened in a script. Give me some ideas. Things that you feel like maybe you've seen me do, or maybe something that you haven't seen me do. Probably something I've done. Or like a weird moment that I'm not aware of. Oh, you know what? I still have to do one, but I might do it. I still need to think of what I'm going to do, whatever it is. I do need to make the grape juice, but because I've got the grapes out, but I'll do it afterwards. Oh, no, we're not messing with a dog that's gone to sleep. She gets all like, she knows there's a dog that lives at that house, so she wanted to bark at it. Facebook has been sending out my TikToks, which is kind of cool. And so I'm trying to post as much as I can on the other platforms, as well as what I normally post. Voted. Let's see. Who's still here? Who's still in the chat? Come on, kiddo. I know this platform isn't as fun as TikTok as far as engaging in the chat. Diana's still here. Stella's making a TikTok. Awesome. One thing that drives me crazy every time I watch GG is when Rory is running home with no shoes in the snow after, I know, you know what? I 100% agree with you. That would be a good one to do. Okay, don't blame me. That's okay. Maybe like Gilmore Girls and don't blame me. I wasn't working on the show yet, but I can tell you exactly what happened. But they were like just realistic and she's not thinking about it. But yeah, nobody in their right mind would be running around in stocking foot. I mean, it's not like what would you have done? Also, like, come on, really, falling asleep in Miss Patty's like that, in the like, it's not that warm in that place. There's no insulation. You would have slipped and broken your leg. That's a good one. Okay. So yeah, that would be kind of a good one. You know what you could do, Michelle? Everyone's going to be like, why is she only answering Michelle's questions? And please tell me if it's too annoying to have all these notifications, because I don't want. But you could ask a question on one of the videos, and maybe that could be our focus tonight. Be like, let's talk about this thing that bugs me. And but maybe what you could do is just go season 1, episode 8, whatever episode it is in real life. Pick whatever the thing is at the 33. Like, why? Just why? And I could be like, it could be like, hey Val, what is going on? Why do you have to smell that one spot? Why do you have to smell the one spot? She is strong, and she's stubborn and strong. You could put, these are the exact words. It could be, hey Val, insert scene, episode, time code. What? Why? Just why? And I could be like, okay, let's see. And then I could be like, it was not my fault. Do that. Put it in like the new video or something. So it gets one of the ones that hasn't gotten much engagement. I always have this like theory that commenting and doing video replies on videos that are not doing as great, that it brings more traffic to those videos. I don't know if it's true. I just like doing reply videos because it's easier to like engage with the content, you know. But yeah, because I noticed that too the other day. I was like, what? This just doesn't know. And like, what happens as a costumer when you're confronted with the director wanting to do something that is absolutely ridiculous? But like, here's the deal: it's in the script. Sure, you would have frozen, but also you would have gotten in a lot of trouble as a kid, being out that late. Plus, you're a kid, so you don't care. But yeah, she should have been like, ouch, ouch, oh my God, it's so cool. Oh my God. But like she wasn't caring about that moment. It's such a hard thing because it's like she wasn't going to be able to run in shoes. Also, like, I don't know, like, where the fuck was his car? They got to Chilton. How did they get to Chilton? Why didn't he drive her home? That's the part that gets me. Like, why didn't he drive her home? Where was his vehicle? Sure, she lives close to Stars Hollow. Exactly where does she live to Stars Hollow? Curious. Obviously, she lives in the direction of the gazebo from Luke's. We know that much. And what do we know about the direction? Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen. Like, that could be something I could say. Because this is just for the super fans. And then what could be the engagement for the regular people? How do they not freeze him as patties? Also, fun fact. And then I'll go like, also, fun fact, you know the lady that wakes her up? The one's like, oh, she's there. That's Amy Sherman Palladino's mom, who also just happens to be the inspiration for Hughes Brothers. Yes, Hughes Brothers. That's the video. We got it. It's done. Okay. That is the video. So for those people who are listening to this right now, much, much later, because I will keep it up, that's the video I'm doing. This is how videos get made. We brainstorm. It's a little bit like, what random things do I see when I'm watching the videos? But also it needs to be as quick as possible because I need to stop making these like epics. These epic videos are just taking forever to create. Dean did offer to take her home, but she said no. Yeah, like, it didn't seem like he was like, hey, get in my car, though. It seemed more like, I'll accompany you. But wouldn't it have been faster? Like, legit, would it not have been? And where was his car? You didn't see his car anywhere. And we do know what his car looks like, right? Do we ever see what his car looks like? Or do we only see the car that he gives Rory? Right? We thought it was going to be short. No, you know what? Yesterday's video was so messed up because it was ready. It was done. But it was glitching. TikTok's. The thing got so heavy and weighted. But I figured out the workaround. Every day I figure out a new workaround with how I'm making content there because the app just glitches out so much. One, record the video. Don't edit. Second pass, Edit it as perfectly as possible and never change it. Get it exactly perfect, edited down exactly how you want it. Then, next, you do an overlay of all the images you want, and then you print that one down. So you have one perfect video that's the overlay. Then the next one, you not repost, you layer on top your third layer. So you have your base layer, which is the video, your overlayer, and then you have the overlayer, which is you talking, and you do a cutout, get rid of your body, get rid of all the weirdness behind you, and then you post it. But I kept having so many glitches, and then you also have to do subtitles. So it's like all these layers and layers and layers. Oh, he has a truck. You think it's dark color like Luke's? Oh, interesting. All right. You know what? Half the time, though, it's better if I don't know these things. It's better if I just go, does he have a truck? Like, what? Like, obviously, he has a vehicle. Do we see his vehicle? And then people could go, oh, yeah, we see it. We see it in season 4. Let me know when you think we saw it. It is a lot of work, but this is kind of what they're wanting. They're wanting these very highly polished videos. And if I can do it by doing these different layers, though, what I need to do is save my high quality edit video and edit it. I could actually reformat it so that it fits better into TikTok's form of video. No, I'm sorry, YouTube form. So, in an ideal world, what I do is I jabber, do the most long-winded form content, no edits, no touching the buttons, just have a conversation about what it is, and then go backwards, edit it, post it, edited it down into one perfect video, then start a brand new video, then use the original jibber jabber one and formulate it into a YouTube version from there. But don't edit it. Just be like, this is me talking off the cuff. This is me. Here I am. This is what the thoughts that are going through my mind as I make this TikTok. This is how awkward is it for the actors, I know. They're used to. I mean, I don't know. I've never been an actor. I mean, I was an actor in high school. Was not the thing that I wanted to do. But they're not it's not like they're ramming their tongues down anyone's throat. You know what I mean? They're just, it's all pretend until it's not. So, they're just doing their thing. I'm like, please stop. When you're at a crosswalk, you're like, please stop. They did. Now, I think kisses sometimes are pretty normal. But it's the ones where you're doing full on silk stockings and all those the hardcore, softcore crap. It's like, what? Things that happened close with so many people watching. Well, here's the deal. On set, it's camera. So you got like three guys or gals or whatever they put in front of there. So you got your camera operator, you got the focus puller, and then everybody else is like back far. They kind of close off the sets whenever they're doing that. Costumes, makeup, hair will go in to do touches. Props, they're not doing stuff really. Like a lot of times we'll take over. Nowadays, they have a intimacy coordinator. So this is a person that is like for the actors, that is a liaison between the actors and the director. And they are there to help, possibly help to choreograph, like a stunt coordinator would choreograph a scene. They are helping to choreograph the scene so that you're not seeing what you think you're seeing. And they also are there to make sure there's barriers and things that you're not touching body parts that you shouldn't be touching or feeling body parts that you shouldn't be feeling. That is all very rather new. Before the pandemic, that really wasn't a universal thing before the pandemic. There might have been a few, but now it's pretty much something that is very standard. Okay, we're gonna go one more time around the block, Katie, because it is. We're getting a new driveway, by the way. You're getting rid of our driveway, thank God. Our driveway is so messed up. They're finally gonna start paying attention. Colin said that they went out and they did some brand new lines on the concrete. Oh no, they're all absolutely doing them over and over. And sometimes they actually have, oh wow, they're actually redoing his sidewalk too. Interesting. A lot of times they will do these scenes over and over and over and over and over and over. So it's pretty intense. You know, it's not. It just depends on the director and how and what coverage they need to get and how intense the scene is. But they do try to, they try not to have too many bodies on set when they're doing them. Like, the least amount of people that they can have on set is the best. Now, do you want to hear a funny story? When I was working on Mad Men, Alexis was doing a scene with Vinny, and her, like, this wasn't the first scene that they had done, but they had done a scene, and they needed someone to be on set because I was usually doing the background on Mad Men when I worked on it. And because I had worked with Alexis on Gilmore Girls, they knew that the costumer that was taking care of the crew, of the cast, costumer that was taking care of the cast. Oh wow, these are dragon fruit blooms. That's what dragon fruit looks like when it's blooming. It's so pretty. This guy that owns this house, he has like dragon fruit in the front lawn. Pretty cool. And then in the backyard they have persimmons. Okay. Oh, okay, back. So Alexis was on set for the scene, and they asked me if I could go to set because they knew I had worked with her and it was kind of a sensitive scene, and they're like, well, why don't we just send Valerie since, she's been there for Alexis before. And so I come in and Alexis and I are just absolutely the whole day was giggling. Literally, we would just look at each other and go like, "This is so crazy that I am here for this scene for you." And the director was like, "Who is this Valerie?" Like he had never met me, and he was actually the producer of the show, the writer Matt Weiner. And so the whole day was just kind of like, "Okay, I'm here." And I mean, Alexis at that time, like we're friends. Like it wasn't like I was just some random crew person. Like she grew up in front of me, and we'd spent time together before and after. Like it was fun. Yeah, it was good. It was really. I think it was also really good for her because it was like I kept saying, I was there for your first sex scene, and I'm there for your last. It was such a like full circle. Like this is crazy. But are you gonna do something on that lawn, Katie? What are you doing? But yeah, I wouldn't want to be an actor. I wouldn't want to have to like kiss some random stranger on a set. That'd be a little weird. What's funny, I worked on another show. I'm not going to name the show because I don't want you guys to know what happened or who it was because I don't even remember the guy's name and you could easily figure it out. But it wasn't someone that's like super popular or anything. But I worked on a show and the actress was like, "This guy smells so bad. Like he did not put deodorant on." And we were trying to figure out like how to like say this, and this is like 30 years ago. Trying to like say nicely like, how, well actually it was probably more like 25 years ago. But we're like, can you like, this can't be the thing. You have to like, so trying to say kindly to the actor, like, how do you do that? How do you tell someone like, you need to put deodorant on? I'm not going to say what show it was or who it was, but because it wasn't one of the main actors, it was just a person that worked on the show. So I'm not going to mention who it was, but the person was like, and so I think makeup had to tell him like, "Buddy, like you really need to use deodorant. You need to shower. This is not cool." And so someone had to go up to him and like literally tell him because he was just bad BO, like must have eaten a lot of garlic every day or something. I don't know. A lot of cockroaches on the ground today. It's so weird. Yeah. Can you imagine? Just being like, anyways, that was what happened. Okay. Well, we're almost back home. We like to do a little hour-long walk when we go. That way this is a perfect hour to YouTube. For those of you that are here, that are still here, that will be here, that are here now, that weren't here when we were here, say hi in the comments. Let me know that you actually made it through to almost the bitter end. An hour, not so bad. I know it's a different experience. Like YouTube it's much more calm unless you allow trolls in the comment section, which we don't. Okay, Katie. Katie still hasn't done anything. She hasn't pooped. But then again, she probably pooped at home. She was not expecting a walk. Look at that happy tail light. It's so funny how like You go from summer, basically, where you're wearing flip-flops or sandals, to fall, where you're wearing boots. And it's like, that's all I wear. It's like boots or sandals all year round. I could not even, no, that was, I think, a car. I'm next to a very major intersection. It's not it's like a major intersection, but it's not. There's a lot of traffic. So yeah, I guess this is where they're gonna be tearing up our street. I'm gonna figure out how, well, I guess I'll just make TikToks in the middle of the night like I normally do when that's going on. Be waking up to like, look how much they're doing. They're doing a lot of, I wonder when they're gonna do it though. But I think they're making like the driveways wider, and I don't know, I wonder if they're getting rid of their sidewalk or something. I didn't really notice if they're redoing our, like, what are they doing? So they're getting rid of this. It doesn't look like they're getting rid of anything else. We recently had our sidewalk redone, so I don't think they have to redo anything else. Okay, friends. It's an hour and 2 minutes. We're gonna say goodbye over here once I get inside. This is my strawberry guava. And it didn't do anything this year. It's so sad. There should be a couple, yeah, one right there. Probably should Uber water it a lot in the next couple weeks. Maybe it'll do something. And that's it. Well, they haven't redone this. Oh, just walked through a spider web. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Just barely. Okay. Hello, I look like a ghost, don't I? Look like a ghost. Hello. We're going to put this inside before I forget. I still have kimchi in here. Oh my god. That's so funny. I went to this one party and they made kimchi and I still haven't tried it. There's a part of me that thinks that I fucked it up somehow, so I haven't touched it. I'll deal with those tomorrow. Okay. I'm going inside, Katie. I'm glad I went for a walk. We needed that. Inside. Okay, we're gonna try to make the grape juice pretty soon. We're gonna end live. For those of you that don't know, I wrote an ice cream cookbook. It's a recipe book with stories, and the stories inside of it are stories about Gilmore Girls. If you were just finding my live and are new to my live, and coming in and hanging out with my content, yeah, I'll do that. And I'm going to be making an ice cream sorbets and stuff over on TikTok tonight. Good night, everybody. We'll pop over to TikTok in just a moment. We'll see you later. Bye.